Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our fun 2022 Topps Rip 10-box random teams. How are we doing today, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us. I'm looking forward to this. I've always loved doing Rip cards. In the past, we've had the prior releases of Topps Rip in our mixers and things, but this is the first time ever I've done a full Topps Rip break, and I'm pretty excited. Let's get to it. These cards are meant to be ripped. Hopefully everyone is live. I will still give you the option to rip your card or keep it sealed. Honestly, the product is meant to be ripped. The cards inside are what you're chasing. All the base cards are numbered out of 75 or less. There's image variations that fall 1 in every 10 boxes. I don't believe those are numbered. And then you're also hunting autos. And let's see, there's a new insert auto set that's like a mini version of their rookie cards. So like you can get the Topps, or you can get the Mike Trout rookie that's autographed by Mike Trout in a miniature form. So let's get to it, guys. You get the mini card that's inside. So some quick clarification. So if you choose to rip it, you do get to keep what's inside. The rip card goes to whoever the rip card is. So without further ado, friends, there are a few people that gave me the green light to go ahead and rip whatever cards they get. Realistically, the only time it becomes a question is like if you get like a really low numbered card, or you know, like let's say a J-Rod out of 25 or a Mike Trout out of 10 or something like that. Otherwise, for example, this Vidal Brujan out of 99, rip it. I mean, it's meant to be ripped. You're looking for what's inside. It could be a pretty sweet auto, image variation, or a numbered out of 75 or less mini. So we got Jordan Potos in the Rays. We've got a nice one here. O'Neal Cruz to 25. See, this is where it gets tough. O'Neal Cruz to 25. Pirates is Chase Colston. We've got a Gabriel Arias to 75. Guardians, Brandon Martin. And Seth Beer out of 15. Well, that's a nice little pack to start. Diamondbacks over to Adam Lawrence Novak. Adam said to rip. So we're going to rip this one. What are you doing, Chase? What are you doing? I mean, it's a little tough. It's a tough decision, but let me know where we got Jordan Potos. We got Jordan. We've got Adam. Brandon says rip it. All right. So Brandon Martin, I believe that is the Arias. All right. We'll start with Brandon Martin and the Guardians. Good luck. I do keep the front intact and most of the back too, I believe. The minis inside look really cool too. Look at that. Is that Aaron Judge? Gonna get an Aaron Judge to start us off. So there you go. Nice one. Let's see what this one's numbered to. So it's numbered out of 45. So you got one of the parallels to 45, Aaron Judge. There you go, Brandon. Nice one. You've seen the card in the back is the one with the autos. The card in the back. So you think the Seth Beer has the auto in it. All right, well, Adam said to rip, so we're ripping that one. So there you go, Aaron Judge to 45. They look really neat this year, too. I'm a fan of the rip cards, and something I'm doing now to help with the, make sure we don't get them mixed up or anything. All right, let's see. We got Danielle. What we got so far, nothing. So Adam says rip his. Apparently, Chase is saying the auto, the back card. No, the rip cards go to the teams. The card inside goes to the team. So you get the card inside. Yeah, you don't get the mini doesn't go to the teams. It goes to whoever owns the rip card. Adam said to rip, and you were right. Looks like you were right, Chase. This is the card in the back. So now that we know that, we might be ripping all the cards in the back. Paul Molitor for the Brewers. But this is Adam Lawrence Novak's card. Nice hit, Adam. Paul Molitor Inc. for Adam. He said to go ahead and rip all his. So Seth Beer out of 15 turns into the Paul Molitor. We'll get that up here on our showcase. First auto of the break. All right, Chase, what are you doing? And then we've got Jordan Potos. Did Jordan say rip his? Let me see. I think he did. Let me double check the post. Well, no, he didn't. So, all right. right, so I didn't hear from Jordan, so if I don't hear him here... Makes it funner if they rip and lose the card. Yeah, that's not... Yeah, I'm not going for that. Going for the thrill of ripping your own card. So we'll keep that one sealed. I don't know, man. This is tough. This is tough. I mean, they're meant to be ripped, but that's an O'Neal Cruz to 25. So you got to decide. I can't make that decision. So we'll put it on the showcase, though. How about that? On box 2. This will be a little bit long. It'll probably take about an hour to go through these because we're gonna have fun ripping and chatting and deciding if you guys want to rip or not. So first we've got Royce Lewis to 99 Twins, Maxwell. We've got Reed Detmers to 65 Angels, Aaron Dean. Vladdy Jr. out of 75 Blue Jays, Tammy. And Tatis out of 50 Padres over to Matt Foresta. So what are we doing, guys? We got Matt Foresta, Tammy, Aaron Dean, and our Twins, Maxwell Peters. Rip the Detmers. Aaron says rip the Detmers. Here we go. Good luck, Aaron. Looks like an orange. Because the whole, if you rip and lose the card, then there's no way nobody would rip. We got Jazz to 60. Jazz Chisholm to 60. This is going to be your mini hits coming out of the Detmers. Tammy, are you with us? We need Tammy. We need Maxwell. Maxwell Peters. Let me see if what he had said. Oops, this. Jazz out of 60 on that one. And then Matt Foresta. I gotta remember who said to rip these things. Okay, so Maxwell said go ahead and rip ones that use my judgment. So where's which one is Maxwell? That's the Twins. Yeah, we're ripping the Royce. Royce to 99 is getting ripped from Maxwell. So some of the guys said use your judgment on which one's to rip. Like if it's a J-Rod out of 25, that one's tough. I'm not going to make that decision. We're going to get a Willie McCovey. That is an image variation. So that's going to be a variation version. The only way to tell, they're just not numbered. Every base card has a variation, but the regular base are numbered to 75. Matt said to rip in the post. All right, I'll check it out. There we go. Willie McCovey going to Maxwell. All right, let's see. Might be a few minutes late, but rip everything. All right, so Padres, Tatis to 50 getting ripped for Mats. Let's see what we got. Be a Trey Turner out of 30. Trey Turner out of 30. On the light blue parallel here, out to Matt Foresta. So then that leaves Tammy and the Blue Jays. Haven't seen anything from Tammy. So we'll go ahead and keep that one sealed up for now. So there you go, Matt. Seal up our Vladdy to 75. All right, box number 3. All right, let's see. Red Sox, Jarren Duran, Matthew Miller. He said to rip his. Pena, see, this is a tough one here. It's numbered out of 65, though. This one isn't as tough as usual. Pena to 65, Astros, Juan Carlos Ramos. Juan Carlos. We've got Aaron Judge to 75. Chris Williamson. What are we doing? I know Chris is here. And McCovey to 15. Giants is Maxwell. Maxwell said go ahead and rip them. So we're going to rip the McCovey. That's definitely one I would rip. Number to 15. Here we go. Maxwell Peters. Looks like we're getting a Lindor, I believe. Oh, it's a 1 of 1. There's no back. It's a blank back 1 of 1. Let's go. Nice. Maxwell with the Lindor 1 of 1 blank back. Sweet hit. All right, Maxwell. Very nice. So that's coming out of McCovey. We'll stick this one on our showcase here. Sticky going in. So blank back, 1 of 1. All right, let's see. Red Sox, Matthew Miller, he said to rip his. So here we go. Jarren Durant's in 99. Is turning into another Red Sox. Oh no, it's a Cardinal. Lars Nootbaar out of 30 on the light blue. Lars Nootbaar to 30 from Matthew Miller. Ah, he's going to rip the Judge. All right, Chris. Chris is going to rip the Judge. I'm going to do it again. We'll do it again next week. All right, that is Matthew Miller here. And then Judge is getting ripped. So where's our Astros? Juan Carlos Ramos. It's a tough one. All right, good luck, Chris. Looks like we are turning into a Cedric out of 75. So that's our first base. Flat out base card out of 75 there. Coming out of the Judge. Not the greatest result in the rip there. Going out to Chris. Juan. I don't see Juan, so we're gonna pack up our Pena. We'll throw this one on the showcase too. So these are good too. You know, like the sealed ones are gonna have some value, especially some of the better players. So I don't necessarily fault people for saying no, but if it's out of 99, rip it up. Rip it up out of 99. All right, let me see here. I want to pull up the parallels and make sure we get the correct names for these things. And then we'll get on to box 4. All right, so yeah. So it's called a red 1 of 1, but this is a blank back. So it's a blank back 1 of 1. There's no red on that. There's gold out of 5, blue out of 10, green out of 15. Oh, that's the base. Hang on. Okay. Yep, so that's the blank back 1 of 1. It's 1 in every 101 boxes, and then there's a red 1 of 1 as well, which is also 1 in every 101 boxes. So the blue is called Riptide. Come on, Dodgers. Yeah, and that's what's cool about this. It literally doesn't matter what team you get. I made it so the Mariners might look really weird being paired up, but because they have J-Rod, but they only have 2 cards, so the Rockies have 1. So I paired the Rockies with them. So we've got Cabrine. There you go, Chase. You can rip that one. Cabrine Hayes to 99. Chase is going to say yes. Cardinals is Jordan Podos. Jordan Podos, he's one that I hadn't seen, so we're probably going to keep that sealed. Jazz for the Marlins out of 75, Justin Smith. And Trevor Story out of 35, Red Sox again. Matthew Miller said to rip him. Yeah, Chase is ripping. So we're going to rip Matthews. Matthew gave the green light, and boy, oh boy. That's more ink. So it looks like the bottom one's going to be lucky. The bottom one's going to be lucky ducky with ink. Darryl Strawberry to 50 auto for Matthew Miller. There we go. So if you get a card on the bottom in this break, I would probably rip it. I would also still rip any other card because the minis are really good too. Like almost any mini is going to be better than that Cabrine Hayes out of 99. All right, so that is Matthew Miller with some Darryl Strawberry ink. And we're ripping the Cabrine. We got Rip the Jazz, says Justin. All right, and we're going to pack out Jordan Podos. You here yet? Jordan Podos, are you around? Ooh, that's a black border. What number is this going to be? That is out of 50. Black border out of 50. There you go. The 1-1 was also the bottom card. There you go, Chase. Jazz Chisholm to 50. Coming out of the Cabrine Hayes. And then we said rip the Jazz out of 75 here. Looks like we got purple. Ian Happ, numbered out of 25. Ian Happ Mini to 25 coming out of the Jazz. Over to Justin Smith. There you go, Justin. And I don't see Jordan. We'll close up Jordan's. All right. That's 4 boxes down. You did. You got a Tatis out of 50. That turned into Trey Turner out of 30 on the Riptide parallel. So there you go. That's your first one. First and only so far. All right, box number 5, our halfway box. The next one we do, I'll announce it, guys. I'll announce it. Ooh, see this bottom one. All right, Aaron, you got a decision to make now. This is a very tough call. It's a Mike Trout 3 of 5, and it's on the bottom. What are we doing, Aaron Dean? This is where dreams are made of. My goodness. All right, we've got Hunter Green in the Reds to 65. Terry Vanderpool. Terry's a Reds fan, too. What's he going to do? Helio Ramos to 40. Giants is Maxwell. That's getting ripped. And Willie Stargell. There you go, Chase. Another one you can rip. Aaron Dean. This might be the toughest decision of the break. This is a very tough call because this is a good card. But the problem is it's on the bottom. Chase, we're ripping this, right? We'll rip the Giants first. Maxwell's getting ripped here. All right, we got a old school twin. Is this Harmon? Harmon Killebrew to 45. He said scared money don't make money. He's ripping the Trouts. Oh my goodness. I'll try and keep it intact as best I can for you too. I feel like even the ripped ones might, I keep it intact. I mean, it gets a little bent, but you can probably still sell these too, Just take off the other back. There you go. So Maxwell turning into a Harmon Killebrew out of 45. Chase is ripping. We'll rip Chase's here. Terry, you hanging out? Terry Vanderpool. It's a tough one for Terry as a Reds fan. Looks like you're getting a base Clayton to 75. Clayton Kershaw base out of 75. Oh, Terry says ripping. There you go. Okay, I see Terry. Terry says a four card rip. We'll save the Trout for last. There you go, Chase. Stargell turning into Kershaw. All right, Hunter Green for Terry. Ooh, is this Ohtani? Could be. Nope. Bob Gibson out of 25. Nice. Bob Gibson, it's a 25. I feel like this year's Topps Rip is way better. I don't remember everything being numbered last year, especially the base cards. There you go, Terry. Hunter Green to 65, turning into that. Aaron Dean's ready. Aaron Dean is ready. Trout out of 5, getting ripped. Something you might not see every day. Good luck, Aaron. See if I can hide it so we can surprise. Get this rip straight down. All right, what do we got? Dang. Dang. Adam Frazier to 50. Shoots. All right. So that wasn't very good. Oh, man. All right. Well, you got a Trout out of 5 still. Kind of kept that one intact as much as I could for you. So there you go, friend. Sorry about the luck, buddy. Oh, man. All right. 5 left. We're halfway home. Jordan Poto's hanging out yet? Let me message Jordan. Let me see what he says here. Jordan. You have a couple. All right, so we're on to box 5. I feel like Jordans are definitely rippable, but again, unless you've given me a green light or you say yes, I don't want to rip them. So All right, Marlins again. Cabrera to 99. Justin Smith's going to say yes. I'm happy. Trey Turner. Oh, who said go Dodgers? Danielle. Trey Turner to 65. Shane Baz, Rays. There's Jordan Potos again out of 75. And we've got... Ooh, Danielle gets the bottom. Out of 50. Freddie, you got 2, Danielle. Justin says rip the Cabrera. Here we go. And looking like a twin. It's like Joe Ryan. It is Joe Ryan to 45. All right, Jordan says rip them. So we're going to rip Jordans. I'm going to go back and rip Jordans. So Joe Ryan to 45 for Justin Smith and the Marlins. She says rip both. All right. Danielle says rip both. I got to sign into the soccer game. All right. So we're going to do Jordans. So the Rays, Jordan Potos. It's going to be a base or a variation. It is a base to 75, Bob Gibson. Over to Jordan Potos. And then Danielle says, rip it. Come on, play please. There we go. Still 0-0. All right, so we'll do the Freddie last. That was the bottom card. Trey Turner to 65 for Danielle. Man, that didn't... See, sometimes if you don't catch the black strip... Ooh, I don't think we've gotten an orange one yet. Well, color match, too. Looks like Jose. Jose Altuve out of 60. Jose Altuve to 60. Little orange color match there for you. There's number 1, Danielle. I might as well keep them together here. Number 2, the bottom card, Freddie to 50. Let's see if it's going to be a big one. Not going to be... Ooh, that's actually not too bad. Acuna to 25. We'll take that. Danielle, big Braves fan. Very nice. Very nice. Acuna to 25. There we go. All right. There you go, Danielle. Nice one. That'll be a showcase-worthy hit. We'll put these behind it. All right, so let's see. We got 5 up here. We'll make room for one more. Cool. All right, so Jordan said to rip his. So let's see. Does he have the Cardinals? He has the Cardinals, so we'll rip our Arenado. And then he has the Rays. We'll rip this one. So Blue Jays, is Tammy in the house yet? Tammy? All right, so this is going to be almost every card's being ripped. This is pretty awesome. This is what I hope, too. You know, rip them. Rip, rip, rip. All right, so both of these are Jordan Potos. Got Vidal Brujan out of 90. Ooh, is that Poppy? Gonna turn into a big Poppy here. Number to 45 for Jordan Potos on the David Ortiz. And then Cardinals, Nolan Arenado out of 65. It's going to turn into an Altuve. It's a 25 purple. There we go. Not too bad on that one. Jose to 25. There we go. Both of those for Jordan. We've got 4 left here. On to the next one. All right, box 7. Cards like your 4-year-old rips gives. It's fun right now, right? I feel like I'm opening presents. I'm opening gifts for everybody. St. Nick in the house today. All right, Guardians, Quan to 99. We ripped a Guardian earlier. Brandon Martin on the Quan to 99. Jock and the Giants out of 65. That's getting ripped. Maxwell Peters, he says rip them. Marcus Semien, Rangers. Our first Rangers, J.R. Kibrian. What are we doing? And then Braves. Who's the Braves? Matthew Miller. He said to rip his too. So Matthew said to rip his. All right, we got to rip it up here. Let's see. I got to reload. There's a way to still keep them in one piece. I mean, you rip it down the middle. I mean, I guess. Brandon says rip it. Here we go. So let's see if I can do that. So you have to rip down, and then you have to stop here. And then you have to, like, bend this, right? So you can't... Oh, okay. So that, you'd have to do that. You know, like, that? Like, is that, like, do you care if that's like this? You know, or ripped off completely? Like, Kirby Puckett to 60 is going to be coming out of the Stephen Kwan. JR says rip. All right. So Stephen Kwan there. Guess you could technically peel, if you tried, you could like peel the whole card. Rangers, JR says rip. Here we go. Marcus Semien. Ooh. Abrams. I like that. Let's see if it's a base. It is a base. That's not bad. Abrams to 75. There you go. How you doing? What? Ripping the entire card instead of the strip? I mean, it's still a damaged rip card. I like that one. That's a nice Abrams. And then Maxwell and the Giants getting ripped here. Oh, you're ripping with a razor blade? Yeah, well, we're not. I'm not doing that. Oh, we got Ohtani. Nice. Ohtani to 45. That's going out to Maxwell. Who's our Braves? Matthew says rip them, so we're going to rip the Braves too. Oh, yeah, you rip them to keep the strip intact too. That's a pretty sweet hit. Maxwell and the Giants. So let's see. Let's start putting these in front so we can probably see who's behind it. And then Matthew and the Braves on the Matt Olson. Ooh, who is this? Is this A-Rod? Oh, Alex. Wait a minute. I'm just ripping this one. I don't care. Andy Pettit. Andy Pettit Inc. Nice. Number to 50 for Matthew Miller and the Braves. You'd have too much trouble, yeah. He did get ink. I forgot that was the bottom card. There we go. Nice one there from Matthew Miller. Turning into an Andy Pettit auto. I feel like there's a lot of autos. The auto checklist is actually pretty big, and they're numbered to 50 or less. So there's quite a bit of autos in what's a relatively small print run. So autos should be pretty common. 1 in every 3, 1 in every 4 boxes. Let's see if the odds are on the thing. It just says blue is 1 in every 14, gold is 1 in 28, and red is 1 in 136. So the blue being 1 in every 14, the base auto is probably 1 in every 4 or 5. So that's pretty good. So there we go, Andy Pettit. We're going to start bumping these base. He said no rip, so we're going to set that aside. Okay, 3 to go. 3 boxes left. Any big boys? There's some cool stuff. We got Darryl Strawberry auto. We got a 1/1 Lindor blank back. Paul Molitor auto. Andy Pettit auto. Acuna to 25. Pretty cool stuff. All right, here we go. We've got D-backs to 99. Adam Lawrence Novak. He told me to rip his, so that'll get ripped. Detmers. Uh-oh. Aaron Dean gets another easy rip. Aaron's going to say rip it, I'm sure. Astros is Juan Carlos Ramos. He didn't say. Goal Argentina. Let's go. Oh, I don't think I can rip this one. Jordan said yes to ripping, but this one is very, very good. It is a bottom card too. That's like the Trouts. I don't think I can do this for Jordan. Jordan's got to make that decision. He said he was in a meeting, so I can't do this one. I can't rip that without Jordan's discretion. That's a good card. This is a good one. We'll do a showcase of just the top ones. All right, so here we go. Let's get some confirmations. D-backs, Adam Lawrence Novak said to rip his. Aaron Dean, am I ripping the Reed again? Am I ripping the Reed Detmers? We got another orange. That's cool. Trevor Story to 60. Trevor Story out of 60 for Adam Lawrence Novak. Oh, Juan says rip it. Juan, you got a Jeremy Pena up here too. Do you want to rip that one? That's out of 65. That's a good one. Juan says rip the Altuve, so we get to rip 4 again. Or, well, 3. I'll put this back. All right. So we're ripping the Angels here. Reed Detmers to 40. It's going to turn into a Jock out of 40. Jock Peterson to 40. Going out to Aaron Dean. And he says rip the Altuve. Juan, you ripping the Pena? You can keep that one sealed. It's like we are going to have a Bichette. Oh, Bichette to 25. Nice one there. For Juan Carlos Ramos. You'll hold on, Pena. All right. Don't blame me on that one. There you go, Juan. Nice Bichette to 25 coming out of that one. We've got 2 to go. 2 boxes left. All right. Matt Manning, Tigers, Neil. Neil's going to say rip. Neil's going to say rip. Any personals of this? I did not. Neil's going to say rip that one. JT Real Muto, our Phillies. Vinny Gavron to 65. You around? What are we doing? Pete, the Mets. Cody Vipond to 75. What are we doing, Cody? And I think I have a feeling we're going to be ripping this Brandon Marsh. It is a bottom card to 25. Aaron Dean, striking hot. I think this is your 3rd or 4th card. Let me know what we're doing, Aaron. Neil says rip. We're ripping the Tigers. And it's looking like either a base or a variation. Looking like a base. We've had this one before. Bob Gibson to 75. There you go, Neil. Aaron says rip the Marsh. All right, ripping the Marsh. We got Cody Vipond in the house. And do we have Vinny Gavron, Cody Vipond? Are you guys in the house? So Bob Gibson to 75 for Neil. And then we're ripping the Brandon. It's a bottom card. Good luck. Oh, rip the Pete. We'll save the bottom card. Cody says rip the Pete. Pete color match to 75. Ooh. Oh, is it Reed? I was wondering if it was Ohtani again. Reed Detmers out of 60. Coming out of the Petes. There you go, Cody. I'm guessing Vinny is not in the house. Vinny Gavron, last call. All right, here we go. Brandon Marsh. Good luck, Aaron. Bottom card. See if you can do it. Struck out on the Trout earlier. And looking like another Bob Gibson. Oh, man. Bob Gibson to 45. This is like the 4th Bob Gibson we've pulled. There you go, Aaron. At least it wasn't a Trout out of 5 this time. Bottom card isn't always going to be greats. Isn't always going to be greats. All right. Last call for Vinny. Vinny Gavron, are you in the house? Pack this one up. 1 box remains, friends. 1 box to go. It's not too bad. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards we haven't ripped. That's pretty good. That's about what I was hoping. 5 to 10 cards. Oh, Vinny says rip. All right, let's do it. Getting it back out. Vinny says rip. Good call. We don't need a JT out of 65. Ooh, I like it though. Cal Ripken. Let's see if it's a base or variation. It is a variation. There you go. Image variation Cal Ripken. Nice hit. 1 in every 10 boxes. So these are going to be pretty short printed. Pretty short printed. There's not going to be a lot of each of these. So should be way less than 75. Very nice. Good rip. All right, friends. Last box. Last box. I think we've ripped every bottom card. So we have 3 autos from the bottom cards. Looks like our Cardinals are going to get the bottom here. Oh, Jordan and the Astros. Juan's going to say rip that one. Juan Carlos. Tim Anderson out of 40. White Sox. JR. What we doing? Going to rip that one too. And a Lou Bob 2 for the White Sox. JR. Are we going to double up? And the Cardinals to 35 is Jordan Potos. I think we're going to rip this one. We're going to rip this one. Yeah, the Wander was a bottom card. You're right. We've ripped everyone, and we're going to rip this one too. We'll save this one for last. Jordan said to rip them. That one I'm okay ripping. Juan, I have a feeling we're okay ripping this one. Oh, we got rip both for the White Sox. All right, so one, I'll just make sure. But JR says rip both. Here we go. Ooh, that's good. That's good. We got a little Abrams parallel to 40. Nice hit. Nice hit there. CJ to 40. All right, I like that hit. And Luis Roberts out of 50. Is going to turn into, it's like Jordan. Is it base or image variation? It is base out of 75. No, D-backs did not skunk. You got 2. I ripped them both. I'll go through the recap in a minute. Yeah, you got a Paul Molitor auto, my friend. Paul Molitor auto. Jordan to 75, your second card, JR. Yeah, Juan said rip it. We're going to rip the Astros. All right, here you go, Juan. I'll see this, and then you get the one every once in a while. It doesn't actually grab the. Doesn't rip well. All right, this one's going to be a little more difficult. There we go. We got rookie. This is Helio. Helio Ramos, black. What's black? Out of 50. Black out of 50. Helio Ramos is coming out of Jordan base for Juan. There we go. And our final one, we're going to rip for our Cardinals and Jordan Potos. He said to rip them. I'm okay with that one. The Wander, it's a different story. All right, this was the bottom card. Let's see if we finish off with an auto for Jordan Potos. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. I was hoping we were going to hit one of these. It's the rookie insert auto, Jim Rice. How amazing is that card? How cool is that? I think these are out of 10. 15. That is sick. It's called Topps Ripped from History. That is a neat hit. Congrats, Jordan. Jim Rice, the rookie mini out of 15. Cool card. Congrats, Jordan. That's a neat one. Always rip the bottom card, my friends. Always rip the bottom card. There we go. Fun break. That was fun. Actually, we'll bump our Acuna here. Fun break, guys. We'll do a quick little recap. Tammy? Is Tammy in the house? I think that's really the only one. Because Chase wants to keep that sealed. And we're not going to rip those two. So, Tammy, are you around? Unless it's a 3 out of 5 Mike Trouts. All right, let's do a quick little recap here. I'll just start with these. Our Dodgers turned into a Altuve out of 60 and Ronald Acuna Jr. out of 25. Dodgers hits there. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. We've got the Giants with an Ohtani out of 45. The Rangers with a Abrams base, I do believe. I'm not going to be able to hold all these at once. Guardians got a Kirby Puckett to 60. I'll seal these up later. We've got the Cardinals to an Altuve out of 25. Rays into a, seeing they stick to the top loader, David Ortiz out of 45. Rays again into a 75, Bob Gibson. Marlins with a Joe Ryan out of 45. And this was the sad story of the break. Mike Trout, 3 out of 5. Adam Frazier out of 50. Unfortunate. Do I have more Heritage high number? I do, but I think I'm done breaking it. It just didn't fill. I mean, it's just too much of a pain to fill for all the work involved with that break. So, Bob Gibson out of 25 going to the Reds there. We've got our Pirates turning into a Clayton Kershaw to 75 base. We've got the Giants into a Harmon Killebrew to 45. Padres into a Trey Turner out of 30, Riptide parallel. Marlins into a Cubs, Ian Happ out of 25. Pirates again into a Jazz out of 50. Yankees into a Cedric Mullins out of 75. Red Sox into a Lars Nootbaar out of 30. Twins to the Willie McCovey. Image variation Willie McCovey. Angels into a Jazz out of 60. And Guardians again into a Aaron Judge out of 45. And we've got Astros into a Helio out of 50. White Sox, Jordan base out of 75. White Sox again, Abrams out of 40. Who is that? Phillies into a Ripken image variation. Very nice one. Angels into a Bob Gibson out of 45. Mets into a Reed Detmers out of 60. Tigers into a Bob Gibson out of 75. Astros, Bo Bichette out of 25. Angels into a Jock Peterson out of 40. And Diamondbacks, Trevor Story out of 60. And then the few that we kept sealed, we didn't see Tammy. We didn't see Tammy on the Vladdy out of 75. Pirates decided to keep the O'Neill Cruz out of 25 sealed. Jordan wasn't here, and I decided not to rip this one for him. Wander out of 25, and then Juan said to keep the Pena out of 65 sealed. So out of 40 cards, only 4 sealed. That's really good. That's really good. And we did get 4 autographs. 4 autographs and a sweet 101. Darryl Strawberry out of 50 is going out to our Boston Red Sox. So that is Matthew Miller. Paul Molitor for our Diamondbacks and Adam Lawrence Novak, numbered to 50. Andy Pettit out of 50 going out to our Braves, Matthew Miller. 1 of 1, Francisco Lindor blank back. Nothing on the back. That's going out to our Giants and Maxwell Peters. And then our big one of the break, Cardinals and Jordan Potos turning into a Jim Rice old school rookie mini auto. Sweet hit. Congrats, Jordan, on that one. The highlight of the rips. There we go, friends. That is going to do it today. We are going to do more, guys. I have more on the way. The rest, I do have more to do it again, but I'm using them for mixers. So one of the boxes will be in our mixer. Breaks start posting at 3 p.m., 10 minutes every half hour. We'll be posting up a break. Check the schedule and the announcements. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us this afternoon and getting this one filled up. We'll see you later, and take care.